After initially stalling out over funding issues, plans for a safe parking lot specifically for homeless school children and their families are getting a new lease on life. Good evening, I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Chiquetto. Central Elementary School in City Heights shut down back in 2023, but the property could support as many as 60 homeless families sleeping in their vehicles overnight.
CBS 8's Richard Allen is here with more on how this program would work and why it would only be temporary. Richard?
And Carlo and Marcella, last year alone, San Diego County had nearly 20,000 homeless students, demonstrating the growing need for programs like this. Now, these spaces at this safe parking lot in City Heights, at least in the beginning, would be reserved for students and parents who are part of the San Diego Unified School District, providing a safe place to sleep while working to find more permanent housing.
It is very much our goal to get this up and running by the end of this month.
San Diego Unified has offered the use of this space, the former Central Elementary School in City Heights, while the San Diego Housing Commission would help oversee it with assistance from the Regional Task Force on Homelessness.
We're bringing a lot of folks to the table with a very simple goal, and that's to get families that are sleeping in unsafe places in neighborhoods into a safe place where they can get their feet under them, they can get some additional resources, and ideally get them into housing as quickly as possible. But in the meantime, keep them safe.
While formal agreements are still being worked out, City Council has already earmarked $250,000 for this project, roughly half the cost for the program's first year. Additional funds and resources would come from the Regional Task Force on Homelessness. San Diego City Council member Sean Rivera, who was pushing for this safe lot to open last year, says it can't come soon enough.
Tonight, there will be moms with their kids sleeping in their cars in places that aren't safe. They should be here, they could be here, and we want them to be here, and that's why we're working so hard to get this done as quickly as possible.
But this would not be a permanent program, at least at this location. That's because the district has already announced plans to develop this site into an affordable housing complex sometime in the coming years. Still, this project is personal to Rivera, who says he himself faced housing insecurity as a youngster and beyond.
I know what it's like to try to go to school during the day when you had to sleep in a hotel at night and your housing situation isn't super certain. And I remember, what that meant in terms of being a middle schooler who was living like that. I know what it felt like as a law student here in San Diego to go to sleep in a car at night.
Motivating him to make this safe parking program for today's unhoused school kids a reality.
And we're not going to stop working until that is open and families are sleeping there safely.
And while formal agreements are still being hammered out, Rivera says that the nonprofit group Dreams for Change would most likely manage this safe parking lot, something that it's already done at other sites throughout the county.
You mentioned this location is eventually going to be an affordable housing project. When work starts on that, what happens to the safe parking lot?
Well, they would have to move somewhere else. Now, Sean Rivera is hoping that this program could sort of serve as a model or a template. It allows the city to establish a partnership with the San Diego Unified School District. He's hoping then that this could be replicated perhaps at another school site somewhere down the road.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a growing need. So
Absolutely.
It's good to at least get this established, get that started. Richard Allen, thank you.
Thank you.